was born in Montana, the north central part, right on the prairie, on a homestead shack. No trees, just prairie. No fences, no nothing. Actually, I was born in a little town of Geraldine. There was always something to do. We had chores to do all the time. And we had to walk to school, uphill all the way, uphill all the way back. But it was a very good life. We didn't know that there was a depression. Depression never bothered us a bit. We never knew it. We did a lot of work. We girls helped out in the field when they needed help. We would rather have done that, or Clara and I would have rather done that than stay in the house and help cook dinner and stuff. We had 3 horses. Florence always had to ride the fat one, and she never had a saddle. Clara and I took the saddles and made her ride bareback. And when did I meet Harold? I did not have a formal meeting with him. He was just around, and when you're in a small town, when people are just around, you just automatically know them. I suppose we hung out at the bar a few times, I don't know that.
You've been on this earth for 90 years. What are you most proud of in those 90 years?
That I have 5 good kids. That's probably the thing I'm most proud of. That I can't throw any of them away. I didn't want to throw any of them away. I enjoyed raising the kids because I could play ball with them. I like playing ball with them. Next question, please.
Trying to come up with one.
I'm thinking.
There's a picture of you learning how to ride a bike. Tell me about those 2 pictures.
Okay. We were up at the Miller place. I lived there then. I was pregnant with Wayne at that time. And Babe and Ben were up there. I think they were there for quite a long time. And it was Ben's bike. So neither Babe or I could ride a bike, but we were trying to learn how to ride a bike. And I was coming down the hill really fast. I didn't know. I couldn't ride a bike no more than nothing. But I eventually tipped it over at the end of the run. That was the end of my bike riding. But it was fun. If you want to know the best part of my life, was after my 50s. Maybe after, I loved my 60s. I went to work and I loved going to work. I loved getting up and going to work. And then I learned how to play golf. And Harold and I took a lot of trips. And we played a lot of golf when we took on trips. I didn't play any when I was home, but I played a lot of golf when I didn't know how to play golf. But I enjoyed going to work. I loved going to work. That was the best part of my life. When I had to quit after Spiegel quit, I was in mourning. I suffered because I couldn't go to work. I almost went out and got another job, but I was in my about 85 and I decided maybe I better not.
Well, okay, you're 90.
Yep.
So what do you plan on doing for the next 10 years?
Well, I had something figured out, but I can't remember what it was. I would paint that table, my paint red table, I would change the color on that. I got to paint that. I'm just going to keep on going the way I am. I hope to continue golf. I feel a little better. I can't golf when it's hot, so I have to golf in the spring and the fall.
Your mother lived to 100 years old. How old do you hope to live?
Oh, 96.
You don't want to live to 100?
No, I'm not crazy about that. Might have to have another party.
Well, if you had anything to say to all your relatives who are here to see you next week, what would you like to say?
I would say I was really happy to see them. I'm glad they all turned out decent. No criminals in the bunch. I real proud of them all, and hope they live to be a healthy 90.